Alright, welcome back to Pony Car Wars GR86 Cup for the final race of the season. We've got Ricky Tan and Deutsche in the front row, followed by Spanner and Frost Control as they head down to turn 1. These cars have been amazing all season. They've proved to be a little bit faster than the real ones, probably because we've got soft tyres on and they probably wouldn't manage the full 40 minutes of a real race. I think we'd have been better with mediums, but they're so much fun. Perfect 50-50 balance, just that nice sweet spot between just enough power to make them interesting and exciting, but not too much to make them difficult. They're really great to throw around. You can race them really close, as you can see, as we got 3 cars nose to tail there. Right, so Deutsche Shane's leading the way, followed by Ricky Tan. A little bit of curb there, so the track is a little bit damp. There was rain overnight and this morning. We've based our season on the real 2025 season. This is one of the support races for the Indianapolis 8 hours, which finished with some storms, as I recall. So the weather in Indianapolis was a little bit inclement. The real race got underway with a damp but drying track. You can see it's a little bit dull. Headlights are on. As they scream down the straightaway, going the opposite direction to the Indy cars, the oval layout. So Frosty's having a little bit of a look at Ricky Tan there, right in his bumper. Ricky's now looking at Dodge chain. Spanner's closing up, so we've got 4 cars nose to tail here. 5th and 6th aren't that far back either. Frosty's underneath Ricky Tan there. He's backed off a little bit, but he's got the inside line for this sharp left-hander. Yeah, Frosty's up in the 2nd. Spanner's underneath Ricky Tan now as well through the S's, but oh, he's had to back out there. That could have been disastrous. So heading up to the banking for the first time. Sorry, second time. Not the first time in the track. Just that little section, then back down again onto the flat. Little left, right, left. Right, left, right. Pit entrance on the right hand side. No pit stops scheduled for these little sprint races though. Massive crowd braving the weather. Good to see. Deutsche machine, Frost Controls, Ricky Tan. And then a bit of a gap back to Spanner and looks like Headhunter closing up there. We're heading to race 3. So yeah, as I explained in race 1, these races are a little bit shorter than usual because the series organiser had a brain fart when working out the lap count. But he was rather ill with flu at the time, so we'll forgive him just this once. All closing up at the front there. Ricky Tan's all over Frosty's bumper. Maybe see if we can pressure him into a little mistake. Yeah, so it's like 1, 2, 3, then a little space to 4th and another little space to 5th, but the first 5 are still within touching distance of each other, just about. Ricky Tan's looking to go around the outside of Frosty. Frosty might have to just lift slightly. Obviously, you know, if you run wide, take a tight entry there, you'll end up running wide across the line in front of the other car and off the track as well. You might pick up a little penalty there too. But Ricky's on the inside line. I'm going to try and get underneath him for second place into turn 1. But not quite close enough, so now he's on the outside. Bit of grass there, I think. Side by side. Spanner's closing right up. Ricky's gone underneath now as they head through the flat out chicane onto the back straight. Nice toe down here, hitting probably about 135 miles an hour just before braking. See the brake ducts, brakes glowing red there. So it's still Deutsching leading, followed by Ricky Tan. Frosty's got Spanner right up his arse. And Headhunter's hanging on as well, still in the mix. In fact, he almost seems to be closing up a little bit again. So there's definitely a gap now opening up between Ricky Tan and Cross Control. But how long that lasts is another matter. Ricky wants to stay in the slipstream with Deutsching and see if he can get a pass done back to the lead. He won't want to let Deutsching win the last race of the season. Championship's already over and done with. Ricky was very dominant. Hasn't won every single race. There's been a couple of the people up there, but he's won most of them. Took pole position, race win and fastest lap in race 1. So he'll be looking to seal it with the complete victory here. Stamp his authority with fastest lap and race win. At the moment, he needs to get past Deutsching for the win. A little bit of a wiggle there in the braking, so the back end just moving around a little bit, around the edge of adhesion. Ricky's very close here, looking at Deutsching, might even make an attempt. On the high side, Deutsch is keeping it blocked, keeping it very tight to the inside, making Ricky go the long way around, keeping it all neat and tidy. Spanner's looking at Frosty now. Ricky's looking to go around the outside, get a good slingshot. Deutsching won't be able to run all the way out to the edge, but it doesn't look like he's pulled right down by the pit wall. Interesting. It's offline for the first corner. He's got to move back across the track, but Ricky's on the outside of him. But Deutsching's managed to hold on. Interesting seeing the different lines and approaches to the complex there. Ricky's looking to cut underneath again, side by side through the very fast chicane. Do seem to get a little bit of side draft off these cars on Forza. She's stuck at the inside line covered going into the left-hander, but Ricky's going the long way around. No, yeah, he's had to back out of that, got on the grass a little bit. That's going to give Deutsching a breathing space. Headhunter's trying pretty hard there. He definitely seems to be taking a bit of grass as well as curb. You can see Spanner and Frosty right in front of him. Spanner's going underneath Frost Control actually. Headhunter's definitely wanting to get in the action. So Spanner's now looking at Ricky Tan's bumper. Probably licking his lips. Kept it very tight to the inside. Tucked up right underneath the bumper, trying to get the full advantage of the draft. Up onto the banking. And we're back to a 5-car train again. Still got 3 laps to go. Still Deutsching leading. Frost Control's having a little look at Spanner there, but there's nowhere to go. He wants to keep it as tightly tucked in as he can and probably make an attempt into the braking area down here. Look at them weaving to try and break the toe. It's not working. Spanner's going all the way on the racing line. Ricky's moved over. Dodgson's taking defensive. Oh, it's almost contact there between Spanner and Ricky Tan. After 7 laps, you still can't get a Rizzler paper between them. Ricky's underneath Dodgson's here. He might have got it. Spanner's probably going to go through the open door as well, because Dodgson's way up on the outside. Spanner's got the inside line. Oh, and Dodgson's on the grass, got it sideways, collected it up, cones go flying, and he's going to get down to 4th place now. Frost Control. Oh, Frosky's on the grass, he's got it sideways, collected it up, but he's going to drop back to 5th. So now we've got Ricky Tan in the lead, Spanner right beside him. Maybe a slight overlap there. Ricky's got the inside line, going to go defensive here, make Spanner go the long way round. Spanner's having a good look around the outside. Not quite. So yeah, so it's now Ricky Tan, Spanner, Dodgson's. Ricky and Spanner. Spanner's all over him, he's trying very hard. Now he's trying to unsettle him or make a mistake, or he's just trying to decide which direction to go. So he's got the inside line for left hander, but it's not the fastest line. In fact, he's going to run a little bit deep, and Ricky's gone back underneath him. Dodgson's right back up there as well now. What, 2-3 car lengths between them. So there's still another lap to go as we head towards the end of lap 8. Still time for some more action. Oh, bit of a slide there from Spanner. Dodgson's sliding it as well. Everybody's thrashing these little Toyotas. Because these are slightly shorter races, they're probably got a bit more tyre left than usual. So nobody has to worry about running out of grip. So let's have a look, see if Dodgson can get back another place, or if he's going to be relegated to the lowest rung of the podium. Seems to be a bit of a gap now between him and Frosty. In fact, no, Headhunter's up to 4th place. Frost Control's still back in 5th. Bit of a gap now. Just a couple of car lengths between Ricky and Spanner, but we are in the latter half of the lap now. I think Spanner's probably more interested in his mirror than the front windscreen. His Dodge machine's close enough for a pass. Spanner's taking the inside line, hugging that curb. Spanner's riding up the banking now, as Dodge decides to go underneath. No. Okay, so we got like one more chance of a pass. If he can get it right and get underneath him into the final turn, get a slingshot. Not going to happen. Too far back. So it looks like it's going to be Ricky Tan, Spanner for 2nd place, Dodgson's 3rd, Headhunter and Frost Control. Barring any little time penalties. There we go, yeah. Ricky Tan, Spanner, Dodgson's. And there's your full table. Back to the season. That's been some amazing racing. Thanks you all for joining us. We are on Facebook. Come and join us for the next season. See you soon.